today's video, we're going to kind of go over brand new 2022 S97. Not an expert, but there's not a lot of stuff out, it seems, on these, so I'm trying to go through it the best I can. So I guess we'll start out here in the front. I have all the shields on yet, we'll take them off. It says auto lube, so here again we'll have a lot of extra lines in here. This is variable speed. So you got the control valve over there. And it's nice to have a sticker here. It tells you what each function is and everything, so it's pretty helpful. You got all your steering stuff under here. And brakes. More shields. Just on here, like talking in the cab with the front fuse panel here. Controller. There. Okay, so we got the shields down, we'll get there. Rotary screen. Then back here, got your functions you can do outside, turn the lights on in the back. And inside the shoe, hydraulic filter. And this one has both spreaders. You can take this one right off. Got a pin here. A pin here. It swings out of the way. So you can get at it. So I turn the shoe light on. And I think it's really bright in here. It has the new pan. So with the spreader out of the way, you can get right up in there. Take a quick look at the back here. Then with the camera system, there's a bracket on top of the unload auger there. Peek down here, you can see too with the auto lube or grease. There's still a few zerks you got to do, just a handful of them on shafts and clutches and stuff. Then you have the grease points here. Of course, grease zerk in here. They unload. Auger. Parking brake release. Seen everything's electronic now. The Dutch Gleaner in the steps, which is pretty cool. No duals on here yet. There's a front fold ladder. So we get the shields up, take a look inside. Before we go in there, the batteries in here, and like the older ones, ready to get on them from the inside, which is kind of nice. The disconnect right there. You need to have your positive jump post there, and the negative post right there. It's easy to get at. So you can also remove that door and get at the batteries that way too. There's an auto luber, hydraulic tank. Really started cramming a lot of stuff in here. Go back to the early ones where you could almost live on the inside. Which, there is worse. The other hydraulic filter. The engine filter's way back in there. Pumps there. Door actuator. Got the motor. The spreader in there. If you go to change the air filter, you gotta open the rotor door. It doesn't fit anymore. And there's a shut-off valve here. It also shuts off for that. The def line. But the other def lines don't have a shut off. It's starting to get real tight in here. Used to be able to stand in here and open the rotor door, but can't do that anymore. You got your main fuel filters. There's the block for the reversing fan. So you can see with it open, the distribution augers, the accelerator rolls in here. And then your chopper knife positions for the stationary knives. Chopper bearing. Access panel there. And another access panel in here for changing the knives. So I didn't take off the mud guards on the left side just because it's feeder clutch and belts here. And then if you go and extend the unloading auger, take that shield down, you can take the rotor out in the chopper. It's all back behind there. And then to get under by the transmission, on both sides. We're all under. You can see the transmission, all the new shift linkages and stuff. Drive. Then the access door, the rear chain, and the stone door. So you got the brakes, the axle shaft there. You can kind of see a little more the new shifting and stuff on the transmission. Then you have your left side feeder shock and adjustment spring in there, and your fuel tank comes in and you have your drain for the tank. And also too, here's your fan, so you get in here, clean it out. A little better shot. Stone door up there. So you can see here we have the diff pump, tank, thresher clutch, shaft, the accelerator rolls, main drive belt. Another grease bank here. And you got the main water filter up there, shut off for the fuel tank. And you got your spare pulley for the chopper. Goes right there. You got your front left feeder hose here, your variable speed belt, safety for the header, and your quick attach block. So on the left side, got your other drive belts going up. There's a greaser you got to grease manually there for that clutch. You got the valve bank here. All your hydraulic functions. Rotor speed, belt, and there's your high and low and neutral gearbox. You got some greasers up there, right there for the bin fill. And up there for the returns. Here's the rear modules, your other main fuses up there, and then your other fuse box here. And back to the other filter and the keypad for lights, and the coolers here, and the rotary screen drive. So if you open that door, you can get at the bin fill pulley and belt if you have anything you got to do up there. So what we'll do is we'll turn the lights on and kind of show how bright they are, how good they light up. So let's take a climb into the cab. Got your ladder here, so you can get into the grain tank. Get your sample in here. Fuel fill. And it does too say how for controlling the park brake release. Walk in and take a seat. So from sitting in the seat, got everything right near you. Pull this out, just comes out. Got a fuse panel in here. Hookups for EDT. Then if you look on the side here, here's where all the modules are. Locations on the machine. Then it has the fuse locations and relay locations under the panel. You've got 12-volt outlet and USB on the right side. On the left side, you got 2 more 12-volt power outlets, some storage in the back. You got the armrest here. So from sitting in the seat, you have the cooler in here. Horn, turn signal. Brake pedals, adjustment for the steering wheel. Here's the handle. Header buttons. Throttle lever. Then your 4-wheel drive. Parking brake, header or thresher controls, feeder. Then you've got all your buttons for grain tank, gear shifting, header, concave, rotor speed, chaffer, sieve, fan, all that stuff. Then you've got a little cubby with the mirror adjustment. And you got radio up here, HVAC controls, a little light. Better turn the key on so you can go red or white. This one's ready for 4 cameras. And then you've got the lighting control panel here. You have fuel and depth level right on the steering column. Then of course the Titan terminal on here. So you have the grain tank closed. We'll turn the lights on. It's pretty bright in there. So you can see in there. When I get it opened up, we'll go inside. Also have the controls for the seat, fan, heater, heat level. Then of course normal controls and the storage compartment under the seat. Let's take a climb up in the grain tank, see what's in there. So it's got Novatella 10 on it. Alright, so you got the bubble up auger, field sensor, and you've got your covers in here. See down at the rear chain into the rotor. See in there, the other door opens up the other side. Got the bracing in here, the unload auger. We got this door here. You can see into the chain a little more. Rotor too. Get at that side of the rotor. See the accelerator rolls and augers down there. So there's good access in there. There. And you got the lights up there. And your level sensors. And the window. I don't know how the noise will come through, but we'll fire it up in here. This may work and it may not, but we'll have it at idle right now. It's wide open. The reversing fan's going. We'll gauge the thresher and the header here. Everything's running. It's pretty quiet in here. Not that I'll just drive it a little bit here. If anybody wants a video on the 3308, let me know. I'll try to do one of that too. I don't think I've seen one for that either. So, hopefully you like this video. If you have any questions, comments, I'll try to answer them best I can. If there's something else you want to see, want me to do another video of on this, I can do that too, as long as it's here. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.